As soon as I clicked onto that registration, I had one thought that was daunting. I gotta raise this money. This isn't free. I'm supporting Chai Lifeline. What was I supposed to do? So I thought to myself, why not reach out to my team captain? And I did. A great guy who's ran the marathon 7 times, raising tens of thousands of dollars. We sat down for his tips on how he did it. Check it out. You know, when someone gets involved in Team Lifeline, the first thing that they get is, even before you get to running and all that stuff, is it's expensive.
Right.
You're responsible to raise $3,500 at the minimum.
Right.
How does one go about doing that? How does one start thinking about raising money if they've never raised money before?
It's really important not to be shy, to ask everyone you know, to ask your friends' parents and your parents' friends. Think about everyone, old work people, classmates. That is the #1 key. It's just getting over the hump of not being shy. You're not asking money for yourself. The people are not sending you down to Miami so you can have a good time. In my first year, I raised about 6 or 7. In between the first and second year, my father had passed away. And so I decided to continue and raise the money in his memory. I had never thought to ask people from shul where I grew up and my dad's old friends, but I figured once I'm doing it in his memory, I'll ask everyone that knew him and everyone that worked with him. And that's kind of a second humongous key to fundraising, is make it close to home.
So you're saying that the way to make it work is to believe in the mission, overcome the fear, and make it personal.
Yeah.
Don't make it, hey, I'm running a marathon. Explain why you're going, what you're doing it for, what motivated you in the first place. And the more personal your message is, the more people will respond. How did you do it so that you can reach people in a short amount of time?
So I use email. It works best for me. Although I find that if you do call someone, the chances of them saying no are decreased. But I use email.
What was that reaction? Did the reaction that you got back, was it not so sure, or was it mostly positive?
It was almost all positive. And that's part of what has encouraged me to do it. I mean, this will be my 7th year. And it's people's constant encouragement and motivation. People saying, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to help.
It's great to hear this, because I think that what gives most people pause with fundraising is you feel like you're asking somebody to do things that they don't want to do. And what I'm hearing you say is that it's not the case here. People actually want to be part of this. Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows about Chai Lifeline, almost everybody. But for whatever reasons, they don't always give, or they don't always have the opportunity. So people have been really appreciative of the opportunity to donate to such a worthy cause.
So if someone's out there and they feel apprehensive about doing the race because of the money, what I'm hearing you say is it's a hurdle that is so much easier than you may think.
Absolutely. $3,600 is a daunting number when you first think about it, because that money out of your pocket would make a dent. But when you realize how many people are willing to donate that you didn't think would, or how much people will give that you didn't think would give you that much, it very quickly becomes a much more doable task. It's not as hard as you think. Yeah.
From someone who, when he first started, has no background in fundraising,
Yeah.
didn't, for years weren't part, you just, a person that just wanted to get involved.
This is the first time I mean, 7 years ago was the first time I did it, and I kind of picked it up on a whim.
And how much money have you raised to date?
A little over $100,000.
Wow.
I just thought it'd be something cool to say that you did. So I did it, and then I got hooked.